Stop C. Thomas loves pulling the local train on this branch line with Annie and Clarabelle. He knows all the tracks of it and is the main engine in the branch line. One day, Thomas arrived at Farker, and before going on his return journey, his crew were having a big chat. They were new and were from America and were already used to Thomas's controls. They stood beside Thomas's cab. They were talking to the guard who had shocking news. "Did you know that the station master was burgled last night?" he said. Thomas's driver shook his head. "You don't say," he exclaimed. "I didn't know he had anything worth stealing." "He's won cups for gardening," explained the fireman. "All taken, and then the scoundrels had the cheek to pinch his cart to carry them away in." "Not that new one he's so proud of," said the driver. The guard nodded, and then at that moment, the signal rose to show that the line was clear. The driver and fireman climbed into Thomas's cab, went round the loop to go the other way, collected the passengers. The guard blew his whistle and waved his flag, got into Clarabelle, and Thomas set off for Hackenbeck. By the time they already collected passengers from Hackenbeck and passed the tunnel, the train was running nicely. Road and railway were beside each other here. There's only a screen between them. Thomas remembers his race with Bertie the bus. He'd only won because he could go through the hill while Bertie had to go over it. A flash of color on the road ahead caught his eye. He tried to go faster to look more closely. "Steady, Thomas," said his driver. "There's plenty of time." "Can't we get closer to that car?" answered Thomas. "It looks like station masters to me." "Lots of cars look like that," laughed his driver. But he opened the regulator and then began to draw level. There were 2 people in the car. They waved when they saw Thomas, and they tried to go faster. "I can't believe it. There's cups in the trunks. The license plate is the same. That's the car all right, Thomas," said the fireman. "Those must be the thieves. But we can't stop them, and they'll be long gone before Macewaite Station." Then the driver had an idea. "We need pencil, paper, and something to put a note in. Then we'll throw the message out at the next signal box." Quickly, they wrote the note, and they put it in the fireman's empty lunchbox. Then, drawing ahead of the car, Thomas whistled to attract the signalman's attention. He slowed down so that the fireman could throw the box up to him. And as they went past him, the driver and fireman both shouted, "Police!" at the top of their voices. By now, the stolen car had gone well ahead. Thomas did not see it again. But the signalman telephoned the IOSPD at once. Sarge GT, the police car, blocked the road at Macewaite about 10 miles further. And the thieves were stopped. That afternoon, Sir Topham Hatt traveled in Annie to Farker. Sir Topham Hatt and the station masters told the passengers the whole story, and the station master thanked Thomas and his crew for their prompt action. The passengers cheered loudly. They cheered even more loudly when they heard that the station master's gardening cups were found undamaged in the sack in the front of the car.
"A long time ago,"
said Sir Topham Hatt, raising up his hand for silence,
"Thomas showed how valuable he is to the smooth running of my railway. You will all agree that today he has once again proved to be a really useful engine."
And Thomas agreed.